We had our first domestic dispute this morning. Wasn't physical. I'm sorry, partially physical. Had to do with the nipple. One of the things that has come up as Pearl has not felt too well on this trip is she appreciates sort of a loving start to the day. Tender touches, tender words, very sweet, very kind. I love it, right? It's great. Well, I've struggled at times.
Just don't want to be teased when I don't feel good. Like, that's pretty basic stuff.
Sure,
there,
pretty
right?
basic. It kind of reminds me of this basic thing I was explaining to her the other day, where she takes her finger and does this to a nipple, but locks eyes with me and maintains complete sort of serious face, while just like slightly gyrating the finger on my nipple.
It's terrible.
And then she did it again this morning, and this is after a few days of like, please don't do that. It just begs the question. First of all, look at this dude's shorts. What are we hiking today?
I think it's a 3-hour hike, 5 miles, 8 kilometers, something like that. It's going to take us to a little laguna at the base of Mount Fitz Roy, which is the famous Patagonia peak.
The logo.
And we're going to get some sweet shots, and then we're going to come on home.
And eat.
And
get some num-nums. Stoneleigh Burnham. It's a private school for spoiled little rich kids go to ride ponies. Okay, let's do this. Based on how much I'm panting, we're not as close as I had dreamt. I am woefully out of shape, but enjoying it nonetheless. It's a journey, right? You can't have growth without a little bit of pain. Are you leaving? You haven't eaten an orange until it's been fed to you, just basking in the afterglow of the of the Fitz Roy. Although I'm not going to complain. One of the most beautiful places I've ever seen is sitting here. I'm not going to talk for too much because, excuse me, a lot of seeds in that one. Is there seeds in this one?
No, I don't think so.
So, just beautiful. And the top of the Fitz, so like the big peak that you see, as silly as it sounds, on the actual Patagonia logo, that higher peak is cut off by the clouds, which apparently are hovered there pretty much all the time, right?
Smoky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain. I apologize here. I completely underestimated the impact that chewing orange slices would have on vlogging here. Is it really bad? I feel like an old lesbian math teacher or something. Like when I was in 5th grade, I had this teacher, Miss Jean, and Miss Jean had really short hair, like slightly shorter than mine, but it had this like flow to it. I loved Miss Jean. She was like one of my favorite teachers ever. But Miss Jean had like a mean fro flow, and I feel like I got that going. Plus she was a chain smoker, so she had this voice. She was like, "All right, hey, hello, Mr. Brunt," talking like that. She always wore slacks, never wore a dress for obvious reasons. But, yeah, I got a Miss Jean vibe going right now. Miss Jean.
We did it.
Big takeaways from this hike. 1, my hair is an impenetrable sex fortress of fro and silvery flow that even the harshest winds, Fitz Roy or any other mountain, I challenge you. Take me on. What? Why would I say it like that? Take me on. Couple things. This one here, not in the shape maybe I thought for a lot of the travel you've been doing. A lot of grunting, a lot of, my legs feel like gummy bears. Some of that may have been me. I don't know for sure. But I'm really eager to eat a sandwich and have some delicious beer.
Me too.
And get to bed at a reasonable hour. Babe, what pose is this?
I don't know.
I think this is a pose though, for real.
Some wiggling warrior.
No, it's one of those like I need to move my Elvis warrior pose, right?
Yeah.
And then you
Like goddess.
stick it out.
Look at that butt.
Like fucking pop, like just like that.
Let me back up so I can get the mountain in the background.
I don't know if I'm gonna. Oof. I think I hurt myself. But that's a new pose I've been working on.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a new dance too. No, I can't.
Wait.
I'm tight. I'm tight.
You can't do like a little tight twerk, a little tight dance.
A tight twerk? What's a tight twerk? Ooh, my hips. A tight twerk? No, I can't do a tight twerk.
You just
That's all
did
you
it.
get.
You
Fitz
just
Roy brings the best out of my dance moves. No, I actually can't. My hips are tight. All right, cut it out.